How to become dog lovers at home. Visit a dog park. If you want to do some more active research on dogs, visit a local dog park. Do a search for parks near you. Some are specifically designated for small dogs, while others are for larger ones. When you're there, ask people if you can pet their dog. Talk with them about why they chose the dog they have and what they like best about that particular breed. You may want to bring a few treats for the dogs. This will help them to warm up to you. Be aware though, that you may gain more friends than you feel comfortable with, as the dogs may swarm at the scent of treats. Volunteer at a local shelter. One of the best ways to be around dogs is to find a local shelter where you can volunteer. There are many opportunities for volunteers, including feeding and walking the dogs. Don't worry if you're not there yet, though. Do an online search for local animal shelters. You should be able to find more information as to how to volunteer, but if you're having a hard time, give them a call. There are usually a lot of great opportunities, and what's more, there are a lot of great benefits to working with the animals. You'll discover new things about yourself while helping to improve a dog's situation. Hang out with a friend's dog. If you're not quite ready to be around a number of dogs, try starting with a friend's pet. It may be an easier transition if you have the owner close by to monitor the interaction. You may feel more comfortable meeting at a local park, while the dog is still on a leash. Ask your friend to meet you there. Once you've gotten to know the dog, you may feel more comfortable being around them at home. Let them smell your hand first and try bringing a dog treat with you, to start building the relationship. Walk dogs. If you're interested in getting some exercise and being around dogs, you may want to consider walking your neighbor's dogs. You should start with just one dog. Familiarize yourself with the animal prior to the first walk. Ask to see the leash and learn about her walking habits. It may be best to start with a smaller dog, as they were often easier to control on a leash. Do not take on the responsibility if you can't ensure your safety and the safety of the dog. While walking, foster a dog. After all of your dog research, you may begin to feel like you're ready to take on the responsibility of owning a dog. However, if you're not quite ready to commit to 11 years, which is the average lifespan of a dog, you should consider fostering one. Local shelters are often looking for foster families to provide temporary comfort, love and support to the many homeless dogs. Terms and conditions vary greatly, so be sure to ask a lot of questions. You should know everything from what your financial responsibilities will be, to how the dog interacts with other animals and children. If you have a child in your home, make sure you try introducing the dog to your child before committing to the animal. Even if the shelter says they are good with children, you will want to make the introduction on your own. Understand that if you fall in love with a dog, you may not be able to keep it, and it may only be with you for a very short period of time. You should also be aware of the challenges you could face when fostering an animal. Many have come from poor conditions and bad situations. They may have health or behavioral issues. Choose to adopt. You're finally ready to take the leap and transform into a true dog person. Adopting a dog is a very big step. Remember, you're committing to your new friend for 11 to even 20 years. Adoption should never be taken lightly. The worst thing you can do to a dog is to give him or back to the shelter because you are unable to handle the responsibility. Read up on the breed you're considering adopting. You should learn about potential health issues, as well as their unique characteristics. Determine what the financial responsibilities will be and what basic care of a dog entails. If you work all day, you may need to find someone to let your dog out for potty breaks. These are all things to take into consideration before making the lifelong commitment.